My name is Nima Tahai. I'm a former OUSD principal at Garfield Elementary, and I'm currently the Director of Educator Leadership here at Go Public Schools. This fall and throughout this year, Go's major goal is to make sure that the community and Oaklanders like you are informed about what is happening with OUSD's budget. So let's jump right in and figure out what's going on this fall. The current state of OUSD's budget and finances is that they have to make $30 million in cuts for next year's budget. This is a big number and is going to have an impact throughout the entire organization and needs to have some really good thinking about how Oakland approaches this problem. There are some unknown variables that are going to impact that $30 million number. The first is that in just a few days in September, OUSD is going to close its books on last year's budget cycle. The last couple of years, what's actually happened is that the district has found out it has overspent in the previous year, which has led to mid-year cuts for schools and central office in that fiscal year. This is an unknown variable, and we won't know if OUSD will have mid-year cuts until we find out what happens with the close of books, and Go will make sure to keep you informed. The other unknown variable is that right now in Sacramento, sitting on the governor's desk, is a budget relief bill for OUSD. There's talks of OUSD getting millions of dollars from Sacramento and the government with some strings attached that haven't quite been explained or defined, but Go is going to make sure to find that information and get that to you and keep you posted on how this would impact the number of cuts that need to be made for next year or in the future. So let's talk about what's being done right now. The OUSD board and district staff are working really hard to make sure that they make the right decisions and engage the community to ensure that they know these cuts are coming and the impact that could happen. There's a board special committee on fiscal vitality, which is a subset of 3 board members from the entire board, who have been meeting to figure out both the approach and the exact cuts that need to be made for next school year. There was about 8 hours of meeting last week and more meetings throughout the course of this fall, with the goal of getting to some sort of resolution by November that the board can give to the superintendent and say, here's the approach, and then the superintendent would have until about January to come back with the specific cuts that would impact the organization for the next year. So what can you do? Our goal here at Go is to keep you informed, and so some of the best things you can do is just stay on top of this. You can keep watching these videos, you can sign up for Go's newsletter, and comment below. We want to make sure that we're answering your questions and taking the information we learned from the district and getting it straight to you. The other thing you can do is actually to attend these special meetings that are happening with the district. These special board meetings on fiscal vitality, these are open to the public, and having gone to 8 hours of these meetings last week, I can tell you they are getting really thorough, they are trying to really determine their approach, and they're accepting public comments, wanting to know what does the community think about the cuts that need to be made. So I would highly recommend that you consider going to these meetings. In the comments below, you'll find a link to the dates that are put out for these meetings, as well as how you can sign up to get both Go's newsletter, or just send me emails directly to Tahai@Go Public Schools to let me know what you're thinking and your questions. Thank you for watching the video, and we're looking forward to keeping you informed and helping make sure our district makes the right decisions on behalf of all students.